Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Breadmower, and this is IFXtra.
So, how is everybody? This week we've had a cool and rainy week because we bought an aircon unit, I think. Yes. So we haven't been having it on at all. So we think it works. We had a couple of days hot, then we used it, and then now it's been off all the time.
Yes, you might remember we were excited this time last week because we just bought an aircon unit and
so hot.
we used it on Friday night, Saturday, and then we haven't used it since because now it's really cool. Yes. So I guess that means it was worth purchasing.
Yeah, but we even had the heating on a couple of times. But anyway, welcome to our video. We've got lots of news. What have we been up to?
Well, so catching up on some, reaffirming the big news from last week. It was Interference's 10th birthday on Sunday,
the
28th. Yeah, we had a party. We've still got the balloons and things up because I'll insist on these staying up for like a month or something. So yeah, we had a party. We had some cake. You got an interference cake made. That was cool. We did a bit of drawing. We got ferreting remotely over Discord video chat.
Worked really well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was awesome actually, because quarantines and all this stuff, we couldn't actually be together, but we managed to virtually be together. Loads of people joined us in the stream.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was really good. Thank you everyone who joined in. If you couldn't make it, then thank you so much for being part of the game anyway. If you would like to watch a replay of the stream, it's up on mixer.com/interference for another 2 weeks, partially because they stay up for 2 weeks and partially because Mixer is there for 2 weeks and then it's kind of going. It'll be on YouTube after that, don't worry.
Okay, so what are you going to say about shirts?
Well as all this birthday stuff we did, we decided we wanted like a few kind of celebratory anniversary kind of things. Regulars might know that I try and make a sort of birthday anniversary shirt every year, with mixed success because I'm not a designer and I don't know what I'm doing.
I think it's been really good, yours.
I made a really good one for the 7th birthday, which was like a shield. It was like a crest, really, a shield with crossed like a pencil and a stylus, well, it was a surface pen actually, and that looked really good. And then people were saying you should have done that for 10 because that's an X. And I'm like, oh.
You took your idea.
Curses. But yeah, this time we did something a bit different. We actually got a professional to do something. So our friend Bob Duck and Weave over from twitch.tv/Bob Duck and Weave, who's done some stuff for us before, like he did some of our Rogue Drones art and things, designed us some shirts. So like this, you can actually get one of these in the store if you like. Go onto playinterference.com and hit the store link. You can get to it from there. So we have like a sort of anniversary one with the years on. I don't know how much of me you can see here, but if I pull that up slightly, we have the years on, and there's also one that says Happy Birthday Interference. You can get this on all kinds of stuff, shirts, bags, whatever. Quite a few people have already been ordering things, which was really nice to see.
Especially the vests, you can get like a vest, can't you?
Yeah, people. I mean, people like it. It's really nice that you're supporting us. We do appreciate it. Ladies' vests. We had a request to put those on.
They're doing really well.
Actually, that reminds me. There was a minor configuration issue where I've been talking about this store for ages. Turns out it didn't actually work in North America. Didn't work outside of Europe. Sorry about that. It was my fault. I set it up wrong. It does now work though. So whichever one you're on, if you're on the wrong one, it will prompt you to change to the correct one.
Yeah, that's good.
There is still, what was it, 15% off?
Oh, is there?
As it happens, all this birthday stuff tied in with an offer at the printers. So there's 15% off stuff at the minute for another week, which is cool. Well, I think another 5 days maybe. Close enough.
Cool. What have you been working on this week?
Right. Mostly this week, I've been focusing on having migraines.
Yes, you have.
I don't know exactly what's caused that. Some people think it's related to like the pressure of the weather and things. So, we just have had a
weird week, haven't we?
Yeah, so I wonder if it is to do with that. But also, I've always found it's to do with changes in stress. Like, if I'm stressed consistently, no worries. If I'm not stressed, that's all good. It's when the stress is going up or coming down. So after this birthday stuff, a bit of stress came off. So I wonder if I've triggered it by not being stressed enough. So I'm going to have a day off today and then get back to being stressed all the time. And then it should be stable again. It'll be fine. But around all of that, I managed to get a few things done.
Cool.
We had a... well, it was actually a feature request, but ended up being a bug report. Someone requested on the website, could you have like a trending section where items that are getting likes and becoming popular appear in there? So like not the front page where things get there after they've hit a certain number of likes. This is more to do with how many likes they're getting in a period of time.
Oh, okay.
So someone said, could we do that? And I'm like, I thought we had that. Turns out that it disappeared off the website. It's still been in the apps all the time, but for some reason the button had disappeared off the website. So it was actually a bug report. So I've fixed that now. So the trending filter is back on the website gallery. It's still there in the apps as well. We had a report of a bug with the timer as well. I remember this was Mirror, 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 actually.
Right, yeah.
Saying that she'd drawn something, submitted it, it uploaded eventually. She started drawing something else and then got the, okay, we got it, thanks, that you get after an upload. Oh, hello, Grumble. We might have cats in a moment. You coming up here? So yeah, she'd get like the upload confirmation thing again, which was a bit weird, but I could figure out roughly where it was happening. Then I was watching Ferret host Interference and Chill on Wednesday, her live interactive drawing stream, Wednesday, 7 p.m. UK time, mixer.com/interference. And then exactly the same thing happened live whilst I was watching it. Hello, Grumble. Say hello to everyone. No? Okay. So I actually saw the bug happen live, which was perfect. Well, for me, not for Ferret, because I could then fix it properly. So that's all sorted now. I've kind of added in a few other kind of safety checks and things to try and prevent anything like that happening in future. So that's all done.
Cool.
Talking about Mixer, we've mentioned that Mixer's going away. We won't keep going through all of this every week, but the short version is Mixer is closing on the 22nd of this month.
We've got to move somewhere else.
We're going to move somewhere else. Probably Twitch, but, you know, we'll see. The main thing is, right, we've been running all of these live interactive quizzes and drawing streams and things, and we've got this big log of all of your stats, because we know people are really into their quiz stats. They're all tied to your Mixer ID, which is fine, because we can tell who people are from that when they're logged in using Mixer. Of course, when that's gone, that kind of becomes an issue. What would be really awesome is if you are a quiz player or you interact with Interference and Chill and you'd like to keep all of these stats, if you could go onto the Interference website, playinterference.com, go to Settings, click your name up at the top right of the page, and then press Settings. There's an account linking bit on there. And if you can link your Mixer account before Mixer closes, then we'll be able to see who you are on Interference, so we won't lose track of who you are, if that makes sense. And then when we go somewhere else, we can get you to link that account and we'll go, oh, person 1 on Mixer is actually person A on Twitch. We know who they are, kind of thing. So
sounds complicated.
Basically, we'll talk you through it. We'll put some instructions up.
We'll find you.
Of course, if you're not fussed about your stats, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You'll still be able to carry on however this works in the future.
Cool.
But it makes life a little bit easier.
Okay, right. Now it's time to see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Mirror, Mirror, Mirror for post-quarantine salon trip. All over pink with blonde underside. That is just so relevant today because here in the UK everywhere is opening up, including pubs and hair salons. So, and I love the colour of that hair. That's amazing. And I like the mask too. Good one, Mirror.
My favourite description this week was Squirrel Mime performs for Frightened Pigeon by Arcady. And I loved Arcady's comment saying, my first thought was to say the squirrel was saying talk to the hand, but then I was like, wait, he's a mime in a box. And then I knew what I must do. Nice work, Arcady.
community pick of the week this week goes to 9% for Geometric Fantasy. That is like some kind of surrealist painting. I love it. Well done, 9%. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Okay, now we're going to see what we were doing last week in the forums. So last week we used a topic that somebody else had actually started, and it was all about hidden talents. So we've got some interesting replies, haven't we?
Yeah, it was Artsy Ninja that started it all off,
Cool.
saying, for me, I realised I'm a pretty good singer. I have severe stage fright, as well as performance anxiety and a lack of confidence. All that combined has always made me feel afraid to truly let loose and sing in front of others.
Oh.
But started singing to their son, and sort of found that actually they had a really good voice.
Yeah, that's lovely. Sunshine Lady says, I can create forms. I'm in the medical field, and everywhere I've worked, I've created forms for patients and information and all kinds of things. And she's been told that she should get into medical administration because of her creative ideas.
Now, I know this is something that, like, making forms, that
No, it's quite not.
that
though,
might
really?
sound kind of boring if you're not involved in data, but making a good form, I mean, it's an art,
It is,
really.
yeah.
It is like a very skilled thing of, because I mean, like, I work with a lot of data, and I know how valuable that is. So yeah, that is a very good talent.
Cool. 9% discovered that it has a knack for waiting on tables. When they got a job in a restaurant, he discovered he could just remember everyone's order without writing it down.
That's pretty cool.
That's amazing memory, isn't it?
Yeah, saying my biggest accomplishment was receiving a dinner party of 25 people, taking their orders by memory. And then the guests thought they'd challenge them by everyone switching seats. Ensured that everybody found their correct plate in front of them.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Although, oddly enough, I hated waiting on tables, even though I had a hidden talent for it. It just goes to show your talent might be for something that you don't like.
I know, that's not good, is it, really? A trophy man said, being bored a few years ago, I decided to teach myself to juggle 3 hacky sacks. Those are little kind of like beanbaggy things. Yeah, I'm working on 4. I've learned that 3 is just an illusion, sort of. My wife says I should join a circus.
Yeah, I mean, I can juggle 3 balls, but the problem that I have is I gradually move forward as I'm doing it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I can't make them go straight up. I'm always kind of tilting it forward, so I'm sort of constantly kind of doing this. I have to like walk to be able to do it.
Yeah. Mira said, I think mine's being a mom. Before I had a daughter, I never had any experience around babies. I was afraid I wouldn't know what to do. But I found it comes so much more naturally than I expected, and I truly love being the mom of that tiny little human.
Oh, that's nice.
That's so cute, isn't it?
And Ginger J saying that. Sorry, our notes have just fallen asleep there because I've been talking for so long. Ginger J saying, my hidden talents are still hiding. I probably need to try more new things.
Yeah, try new things all the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Try new stuff. Yeah. Try new stuff all the time. We try and do new stuff all the time.
We do, yeah.
That's how we end up doing all these crazy things. Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to see what's happening in the forums this week. Try to guess what the next person to post below your message likes. Then the next person says if they like it or not, and then go on to predict a like about whoever might post next. See how many we get right. I will start with a pretty safe bet. The person below likes cats.
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list. Cool.
And don't forget, tomorrow night is quiz night. It's a normal Sunday quiz with 5 rounds of 5 different topics.
Yeah, and each round being based on one of the week's drawings from Interference.
Yeah, shall I tell you which artist I've chosen?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, I've chosen Interf 43502. I've chosen Mirror, 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 Meowch 9%, and Casey.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I notice whenever Kathy posts a comment, it almost is written in poetry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I just like the commenting style.
Cool.
Anyway, I digress.
Last week was the birthday quiz, wasn't it?
It was.
One of the rounds was actually about interference.
I know, which was kind of nicely circular because the very first quiz was actually something we did for the 8th birthday 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And so it was quite nice having another round on interference after all that. Maybe we should do that each year.
Yeah. In fact, the winner was Grinning Goose with 190. So that's kind of 19 questions right out of 25.
Yeah, good stuff. Dr. Ridout was in second place on 142, and then the Merry Cricket and 9% were tied for third on 141.
Nice work.
But really close behind Stiffy Cat and Crash Thatch, just 1 point behind
There
on 140.
And we had 2 midweek quizzes this week. We had on Tuesday we did Canada, and James Hopkins won that, and Amber Hopkins came second, and they live in Canada.
Yeah, I know. I was quite looking forward to that because there's a little bit of kind of sibling rivalry. But yeah, James finished on 166, Amber on 154, and then Lanky Orchid in third place on 131.
And then Thursday we had my favourite topic ever, Kenneth Branagh, and the most impressive player, Lanky Orchid. He knows a lot about Kenneth Branagh.
Very good. On 171. Yeah.
Goose was second, 164, and Mighty Mo was third on 144. So well done to them. I'm impressed.
I should say, just to clarify, when Bunnery says her favourite topic, she doesn't mean her favourite quiz topic. She just means her favourite topic. Full stop. Yeah. It's all good though. He's a nice guy. Okay, so we are still going to be doing midweek quizzes.
We are. Next week, on Tuesday, we're going to do one called Connections, mysterious. Lots of things connecting to each other. And then Thursday, we're hoping to have a quiz on Germany done by a guest quiz master.
Yes. Now, we haven't figured out the scheduling for this. We need to actually sort it out with them. It might be we have to swap this out for another one and do it the following week, but we'll see. But yeah, what we're going to try and do is have a guest question writer
in another country.
In another country, yeah. So this is going to be Gored, if it all goes to plan, with 20 questions on Germany.
Ooh.
And if we can make it work, which we kind of tested out on Sunday, we're going to try and have Gored in as a guest host alongside us. Like we did for the birthday stream.
So cool.
So yeah, hopefully that'll work. If there are some issues, it might be we have to swap that out for a different topic and come back to it next week.
Well, we haven't got many weeks to go, have we? So we've got to get it in before Mixer disappears.
Yeah. I have started looking into new quiz system or new quiz answering system. So you know, things are beginning. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Okay. So is that anything for this week?
I believe it is.
Okay, just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved at playinterference.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at PlayIFX or on Facebook at PlayInterference. We've also now got a Patreon page at patreon.com/interference if you want to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building in new features, working on the new version of the app, sorting out all of this quiz stuff that we're having to fix now, thanks to the end of Mixer. And paying the server bills and things. We do really appreciate your support.
And looking after these cats.
Looking after these cats as well. If you're wondering why I'm kind of moving strangely, it's because Dave's waving his way around my legs. Yeah, if you are a Patreon, then you get some extra features. You get supporter status within Interference, so you get access to replays and stuff like that. You also get your own custom entrance shout out on the quiz from Ava.
Which is pretty awesome. Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye for now.
Bye.